up, everybody?
We're just me and you.
I don't know, usually the kids are like,
Behind us.
hopefully y'all can hear us. There's a lot of bugs,
Oh.
and there's a highway right behind us.
I mean, if not, I guess we can, I don't know, make it short, I guess.
Yeah. So, we got 4 people watching.
I really hope they can hear us.
Y'all let us know if y'all can hear us. Howdy.
I hope they can.
Yeah.
My thing is not updating.
No?
You may want to try to see if you can get on yours, because mine's not. Like, I can see the comments up
Sarah
there.
said she's our biggest fan.
Of course she is. I told you she was one of the ones waiting. They can hear us.
Hey,
Sarah
what?
says, no, we can't hear you.
You can't hear us?
Can we? No, it's our daughter's
No,
doing
no.
that.
You want to run out and get your laptop so you can comment? You need to get the Wi-Fi?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll try to do that. Okay, guys, y'all get to
Look,
talk to Tobin
Hi,
for a
Tammy.
minute.
Hey, LG Homestead. Fowler Farms. I'm reading everything. Camper. Howdy. So we are. I'll wait till Shannon gets back. There's Reed. Hi, buddy. We love you. So in the background, there's back here. There's a highway. Hey, Walker Farm fam. And then there's tons of oak trees around us, and there's bugs in them, like cicadas and stuff. So we're trying to. Shannon's gonna go get her laptop so we can read the comments. So we're having to read them right off the screen, which is kind of difficult. So once she gets back up here, sounds like a sprinkler going off. That's probably the cicadas, like the sound that they're making. So Reed said, "Have wings." Tammy sent his wings. I don't know what that means. It's like a sprinkler. Yeah, it's the bugs.
I'm looking. Hold on, guys.
Got 23 people watching already. That's good.
Trying to make sure I see y'all's comments. So
What's everybody up to this evening?
okay, there we go. Okay. Oh my gosh. Now I need to There's Easton. There's Walker Farm fam. Hi, Reed Man. Love you too, buddy.
Howdy, Diana from Denison, Texas.
Denison.
Yep.
That's like a
Yep.
knock on the door
Yep.
away. Fowler family's on here.
Yep. On your way home from work.
Hi, Easton. I love you. We went on vacation, just mom and dad, and our kids are on our live stream. That's really funny.
That is funny. Yeah.
Chuck, hello.
they're-
Hey,
The kids are about 2 hours from us right now. So, what's everybody doing this evening?
hello, Sherry. I think you already asked that.
Yeah, but nobody's answering, so
Because they're not here to tell us what they've been doing.
I don't want to know.
They're like, what are y'all doing? Should we tell them what we're doing?
I was gonna wait and let a few more people get on because
Okay.
it's not even. It's just now 8 o'clock. So
Oh, Diana said she finally binged all of our episodes. I'm so glad that you came back
yes.
after binging all of our episodes. We're kind of crazy.
Yeah. So Shannon and I have not had more than a night away, just us two, since I don't know, way pre-COVID times.
LG Homestead said we want to know how long you're gonna let the sprinklers run. I found our daughter. So just so y'all know, the 3 people on there, Reed, Sarah, and Easton, are Caleb. I said it's
Yeah.
Caleb.
Those
Are
are
all
our
our
kids.
kids.
Yeah.
And our daughter's very funny, so her comments are kind of silly.
Ethan says, "Mama, I'm coming upstairs."
Shady Shores. Micah is from Shady Shores. Hey, you're literally 20 minutes.
He's the guy that runs the grill.
I know. I'm just saying that's not.
Yeah. Hey, Micah, the grill is. We're going to Burgers Lake in 3 days, and I'm taking that grill with us. Thank you so much.
He's very excited for that grill.
I am. I'm very much looking forward to it. So.
Yeah, they're the bugs, but what's crazy is you can't hear them inside. So, the bugs, it would drive her crazy.
Yeah, you can't hear them in the house, but yeah.
So we have not been away since before COVID.
Way before, yeah.
And it was time for us to get away.
Yep.
And recharge.
Mom especially needed a break. So.
I love y'all, kids. I love y'all. Reed gave us 99 cents.
Reed, your account's attached to mine. You just you paid me 99 cents of my own money.
Did y'all catch that? Reed gave us 99 cents on a super chat from our account.
Yeah, our son paid us, he took $1 out of one pocket and put it in the other.
Oh my goodness. This is ridiculous, our kids. So anyways, we came to, now y'all don't come find us.
Yeah.
Because I know we're rather popular. All 40 people of you. We are in Waco, Texas.
Yep.
Home of the Magnolia Silos. So we came here because we have been here before and we really enjoy it. It's not that far from our house. It's about 2 hours. Super easy drive.
Yep.
And we actually came here. Look, he gave us another $1.
Hey, Reed, stop. You're just, because, you're not even giving me $1.
Yeah, and like Cassie
YouTube's
said,
taking the money.
30% is given to YouTube.
Yeah, so you're losing money for us by doing that. So
and remember, we're tied to your bank account, so we can get money from it. Anyways, I don't even know what I was saying. My kids are not even here, and they're messing me up.
So we finish what you're saying.
Okay, Brenda, I'm going to answer your question. But we found a place through VRBO. Is it Verbo or VRBO? I don't know which one.
Yeah, vacation rental by owner.
We have done most of our houses the last couple vacations through that.
Through VRBO.
Right, and it's like an Airbnb.
Yeah.
And it does not disappoint at all. Anyways, I found this little place that is, have these container homes that are like tiny homes. And they're very, very cute. And they're very cheap. I think we paid like $89 a night for it. And so we're on top of a container right now. Yep. I asked Tobin if he thinks that us and the 3 kids could live in one.
No.
And he laughed and he laughed and he laughed some more and he said no. So, anyways,
yeah. So.
So he asked. So 2 things. We're not gonna eat at Magnolia Table. I'm not super we went there today. And I feel like a lot of their stuff is overpriced. You're really just paying for the experience.
Yeah.
But I like going there. We walked around. The new shops that they built are really neat.
We haven't been in 5 years probably.
Yeah. But I don't, there's no desire there to buy anything.
We saw Chip and Joanna. We hung out with them. They took us to eat dinner somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, they said they'll give us a shout out. We were like, don't do that. Y'all don't have to do that. Y'all don't have to do that. Simply Jan's on here.
Hey, Simply Jan. I haven't seen you in a long time.
I know. That's awesome.
Yeah, no. So we have eaten. We went one of the most famous places in Waco to eat is George's Restaurant and Bar, which was kind of made famous by a Pat Green song. So we ate there last night.
It was so good.
Yeah.
We went in there, and him and I wanted the sampler appetizer, and we weren't super hungry because we had stopped in Fort Worth and ate on our way down here at our favorite Mexican food restaurant, Posados. Yeah. And we got here, and we were like, we're not really hungry, but we went there just because we knew we'd probably be a little bit hungry, and we got a sampler. It was
a appetizer sampler.
Yeah.
And it had it was it was ginormous.
I mean, I don't know if y'all can see it for reference, that size.
Like that, yeah. And it had
onion rings, fried pickles. Sarah, do you like fried pickles? Dad said you did. I don't think you do. And then it had these. Reed, we're gonna try these for you, buddy. It's like piece of a chicken breast.
No, it starts with jalapeno with cream cheese.
Yes. Wrapped in a chicken breast, wrapped in bacon.
Yeah.
And deep fried.
Those were fantastic.
And then it had what else? Oh, mozzarella sticks. And so she came back to take order for the food. And we're like, we'll just take a side of tater tots, please.
Yeah, we didn't even eat. That's all we ate. And then we ate it again
Yes.
today for lunch. We didn't even eat all of it.
So tomorrow's plan is we are actually right beside. It's called Heritage Homestead,
Yes.
and it is and I'm gonna say this wrong because it's not. I don't think they're Mennonites. There's something else.
It is. I've been told by several people. It's a Mennonite homestead. They have and I think they actually own this container home little village that we're in. There's a container home. You can't see them on the camera, but they're all around us. But then they have a 500-acre compound homestead.
Community is what they call it.
Yeah.
1,000 people live here.
Yeah, and so it goes like from this highway all the way back to the Brazos River, which is about probably a quarter mile back that way. And yeah, so finish what you're saying.
So Sarah said she does not like fried pickles, but Reed said, "Holy cow, that sounds good." So those are the two differences between our kids. But anyways, we went today because I wanted ice cream.
Yeah, they have like a general store.
And we're like
right
a
here.
hop the fence, go to the market place. And we went over there and got their homemade cookies and cream ice cream and chocolate ice cream. Oh my gosh.
It was really, really
It
good.
was so good. So we're really excited. But to wrap this up, what I was going to say is they have a cafe. And we're going to eat there in the morning.
Yeah.
We're very
They have
excited.
They have a barbecue restaurant. They have a few restaurants. They have a general store. They have a quilt store. Can't imagine how much those are. They have, and then what they have what do we drive by this morning? The greenhouse.
They have a greenhouse. They have a
Yeah.
blacksmith place.
Yeah.
They have, I don't know, it's very interesting, their lifestyle, because aren't we all trying to be self-sustaining and self-sufficient? And that's
Yeah.
what they are. And so I, for one, am very intrigued by the community itself.
Yeah.
And we went in there and they were so nice, so nice. So, I was reading, Darren, my $29.95 coffee beans all ground up. Was that from Magnolia? I wonder.
No. Yeah.
Darren, is that what you're talking about from Magnolia? I did buy a candle from there. I could have gone to Bed Bath & Beyond's
Yeah.
semi-annual sale and bought 20 candles for what I paid for it, but it smelled really good, and we were only here once, and so.
Yeah, Carol West. If you're in San Antonio, you're as close as we are, probably. I would come up here and look into it's the Homestead Heritage. What's it called?
It's Heritage Homestead.
Heritage Homestead, and there's some container houses right next to it. And I would go to VRBO and look those up, and I would stay here. And,
If you can
yeah.
message us on Facebook or Instagram, I'll give you the houses, the number, the address, and you can
Yeah.
look them up. But the containers are really cute. I mean, they
Yeah.
have a little living room area. They have a kitchen. They have a full bathroom, which is incredible. And then they have a full-size bed, and we sleep
Yeah.
in a king home, so
We were up close and personal last night.
I didn't know where to put my hands. I was like, I didn't know, and
Yeah.
then all night, so that was
And
weird.
then so we're like 10 or 12 minutes from Waco and the silos and everything.
Sarah said we should have brought our coffee beans. I told
Yeah.
Dad when we left there. We'll try
We're
to
go-
find you some
Well,
tomorrow.
we're going back by there tomorrow, so we can stop in there and check
Yeah.
it out. So.
Yeah, full size from a king size. I mean, we
Yeah.
love each other.
But she was all up in my business. last
But in
night.
Galveston, we had a California king, and that's more our style.
Yes. Yeah, California King. I didn't know she was in bed with me. I would
No.
buy one in a heartbeat for our house.
Yeah, it was like, hello over there.
Yeah.
We didn't even know we existed until the next morning when we woke up. So, Sarah, what are you saying stop to? She said stop.
Because we're sleeping together and talking about that.
You should be thankful we sleep together, Sarah Mathis. Keep this family friendly. Loves.
Yeah.
I think the California King, the one that we had, it may have just been like extra large. I don't know, but it wasn't. It was wider than ours, and we have a regular king. And
Well, California King is like 2 foot wider.
no, it's longer. I think.
Wider.
No, because
Answer me, y'all. Tell me back
my
now.
papa, who was 6'4",
It's probably both, and it's
they
definitely
had.
wider.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Because somebody asked if it was. Isn't a
It-
California King longer? But I don't
it
know
may
if it
be
was
longer,
maybe
but
the.
it's definitely wider too. I'd be like reaching over, like, see if you're even still there.
Y'all, we can still be 2 hours away and argue with each other. I don't even know. See, Cassie coming in clutch for
What?
me.
No,
Oh
she
no, I
said-
said longer.
Yeah.
Oh, Cassie.
Thanks, Cassie. Yeah, or maybe Gary. I don't know if it's Gary or Cassie.
It's Gary. It's not Cassie because she wouldn't go against me. Oh my gosh. Whatever. Easton is full on doing Granger Smith on
Yeah.
here right now.
We were downstairs. I'm gonna make a video to show you all this. I'm gonna make a video and post it next week or so to show this container home. They have the coolest cabinet that the TV raises up out of. But we were watching the Smiths just right before we came up here, watching their video. They were Reed and Ethan. Y'all need to go watch it because Lincoln catches a giant bass, and then somebody gets a hook stuck in their thumb. But we didn't get any farther than that. We came up here.
It was Cassie because I don't think Gary uses emojis like that. Cassie, I'll be texting you later. We'll have a little bit of a conversation. Cape Cod, Massachusetts.
Wow.
Are they getting the heat wave?
I don't know.
Is Massachusetts getting the heat wave?
I
know
looked.
up in the-
I looked at the weather here for our house for next week, and the high Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday is 88 degrees. And in the middle of July, that is unheard of in Texas.
Right now, it is July, whatever today is, the
Yeah,
15th.
fif-
We are outside, and it is lovely outside.
Like normally on a normal summer day in Texas, we'd be sweating,
Yes.
and so.
Ty.
Oh, Ty got a hook in his finger. Okay. We watched like the first 5 minutes of it, and it didn't show. But that's one of our, besides Walker Farm Fam, Simply Jan, that's one of our favorite channels to watch.
So Cassie's settling, y'all. Okay, here we go. California King. Cassie's about to settle the debate with Google. Is it longer or wider or both? Can it be either or? So Cassie,
I'm saying it's both.
Cassie. If I am wrong, then I get ransom. So I suggest you make it right. See what I did there? Yeah, it's 86 in San Antonio. That is crazy. That is so
Somebody
crazy.
said
for
the
Texas.
California King is longer and narrower. That bed was not narrow. We had the
No.
king side, and it was
Yeah.
not narrower.
I don't know. Who knew? Who knew we'd be on top of the container store talking about
How big a
weird
king.
adult things of how big a California King is? We're just catching up with the comments, guys.
So, and then I got
Las
The-
Vegas is at 102 degrees today.
Well, for
I'm
Las Vegas, that's
sorry.
not too bad, and it's dry heat, so.
Okay, here they got measurements. Hold on, it's not coming up yet. I'm gonna try to read it. Okay, a California King, 74 wide and 84 long. Okay, so
Somebody's challenging Cassie because they worked Tampa. She worked in a store. So they have to be wider. So I was gonna tell. I was
this
wanting-
is so funny. What were you wanting to tell us?
Well, no, I was wanting to tell the boys that I got stopped by a sheriff this morning.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
So I was gonna tell them that story too.
And you know what? Fowler is on here, and they
Yeah.
would.
Yeah, he's a police
He was
officer.
like, "We appreciate you back in the blue."
No, I backed him blue. But this sheriff, he had better things to be worried about than what I was doing. So
Let's see.
that's just she's not shocked that I got stopped.
Well, we didn't even get stopped. I mean, it
Well,
was more.
yeah. We'll talk about it in a little bit.
Okay, Massachusetts hot but raining last 4 days. Eastern King is 7 by 7 feet. Cali King is 74 wide by 80 long. Okay, California King is longer. Okay, but we need to know wider because it was wider.
Yeah.
But so I was right when I said the longer part. Yes.
You just want me to say you're right.
No, I because you were like wider.
King size dimensions. 76 by 80. California King, 72 by 84.
So it's longer and okay.
No, it's narrower.
Okay, hold on. A king size is a 76 by 80. a long California king size is 72 by 84, 72 inches. So it is
Narrower.
Y'all, did they have it sideways then?
No. Okay. Do you know for sure it was a California king? Or are you
Oh,
assuming
no,
it
I'm
was?
just making that up.
Exactly. So you don't even know what it was.
We both have been saying that,
But
though.
we don't know that. We just assume that. What if it was?
I'm
what-
not in this conversation anymore.
It was wider. So whatever a wider one is, it wasn't a California king then.
Did y'all come here to watch this? No.
Are you?
Okay, hold on.
Yes, Fowler Farms. It's longer and slightly narrower, which is not what we stayed in. Because what we stayed in was as wide as a football field. That
Okay,
thing was like,
So Cassie said she slept on one and couldn't touch the other person, so it was wider too.
Yeah.
So maybe it wasn't a California king. Maybe it was just a
Yeah.
normal king that was wider.
whatever it was probably 2 or 3 foot wider than our king.
The
size
bottom
bed.
line was this full-size bed ain't cutting it for us.
Yes, that's the whole thing. And my back hurts from it too. So it's like an old man.
Oh, Chuck. Yeah, I'm glad you think we're funny because we are.
Florida
Florida
King.
King. Isn't that a band? It is an episode of Dr. Phil Reed Mathis. Oh my goodness, you guys.
Fowler Farm. Yep, everything is better, bigger in
Okay,
Texas.
so do you want to tell your story about the sheriff?
Yeah. So. So, we're going to Magnolia this morning, the silos. So, we run into Chick-fil-A, we go through the drive-thru and we get food, right?
Bill White said, was it a Tiger King?
Tiger King, that's funny. Look at.
Ah, that was good.
So
He
we
wins the internet today.
go through the drive-thru at Chick-fil-A. Maybe like Fowler Farm, maybe like some of those people. I work in the service industry, so I'm used to eating out, and so what I did was after we got our food, I normally when I park to eat, like at my day job, I always consider where the sun's at, so I'm sitting in the shade, not having the sun like baking me while I'm eating my lunch. So I pull the parking lot is virtually empty, and so I pull the parking spaces are going this way, and I pull perpendicular to them so that the sun is behind us, so we're sitting in the shade. And so we're sitting there eating our breakfast, just talking, and I look behind me and I see I don't even know what county we're in, but it's a sheriff for the county that we're in, and he looks like he's dropping his daughter
He
off.
said he was in a Ford. We should have known.
He was dropping his daughter off, and so after he drops his daughter off, or whoever it is, he pulls up beside us and stops and kind of sits there for a minute with his window up, and we couldn't
And
see
he's
inside.
tinted windows.
Yeah,
so
we couldn't
can't
even see inside there. So Shannon rolls her window down, and he's beside her. And again, the parking spaces are going this way, and we're parked perpendicular to him. And he rolls his window down and tells me that I'm double parked and I need to move.
He didn't
and-
even say that. He said, he goes like this. He pulled up. We rolled down the window, and he goes like this. He goes,
Yeah.
and someone goes,
I was like, what?
What? And he goes, I can write you a ticket right now for being double parked.
And I said,
someone goes, really?
I go, are you serious? And he goes, yeah. And I was like, well, we're just parked so the sun's in our back, so we're not in the sun. He's like, well, they've had complaints here, so you need to move and park in a proper parking space. I can write you a ticket right now. I was like, okay, all right, I'll move. And we did. But I told Shanna, if he wrote me a ticket, I don't know, I might have lost it, because I don't know. Like I said, I'm sure that. And what's funny is we're sitting in this parking lot of the Chick-fil-A, watching in a bad neighborhood,
Yes.
watching,
Probably like drug deals go down.
Yeah.
No lie.
right in front of us happening, like people walking down the road that look like they're probably on drugs, and he's worried about me being double parked in an empty parking lot at Chick-fil-A. I don't know. Like I said, I backed the blue 1,000%, but that dude was just like, I don't know. I told Shanna, like, the city
He
of
came in hot. Like
Yeah.
he came in kind of like,
the city
I
of
mean,
Waco can
yes.
rest easy tonight knowing that the sheriff's out there
and we
taking
no
care
one's
of double
parked.
parking. But
Okay.
like I said, I backed the blue 1,000,000%. So I'm not I'm 100%. But it was just frustrating. Is that Adler Farm?
Yes. Okay. So Adler, Chad, did you just jump on? Are you up to date? Somebody said if we go back, there's an Alaskan king that is 9 feet wide by 9 feet long. Chad, you're real tall. Help us out with this king size mattress stuff. Let's see.
Hey, Fowler Farm. That's what I thought too. I thought that's private property. How could he I'd have to be double parked on a street. That's what I thought too. Not that guy. What?
No, it's not an episode on Lone Star Law, Easton.
But yeah, so like I said, it felt like he was maybe.
Chad just came in.
What do you think?
He came in on my side.
He said Adler Farm. Cassie said Adler Farm sleeps on a twin.
Chad said he makes bed frames, so they are narrow.
Yeah, if we put a 9 foot by 9 foot, I'd roll over and hit the wall. Like I wouldn't even fall out of the bed. There'd be a wall on both sides of the bed. You never fall out.
Yes, after COVID, and we're debating about California Kings. I love it. It makes me happy.
Yeah.
I will say this: there have been most everywhere we've been have been maskless. It's been wonderful to walk into places and see people's face and smile, and I mean, it's been a good time. We've really enjoyed it.
To go back earlier in the live stream, my son sent us money through Super Chat, and I have his debit card is attached, and I get an email when he uses his debit card, and he actually used his own debit card.
Okay. Chad will think that's funny. I don't think Chad may not have been on here. Reed super chatted us $1.99. I guess it's to help pay for his trapping and fishing and every other hobby that he has.
Yep, Chad, I agree. The only way he was trying to flex on me. He can't write me a ticket in a private part unless he went inside and asked the manager. But yeah, Cassie, I heard the same thing. I heard Chad's like 4'9", something like that. Wears like a size 6 in women's shoes.
I'm
Something
dead.
like that.
That's horrible. Oh my gosh.
He's 4'10".
Okay, so Wendy, is that true though? Is there a Wyoming King, or y'all just? Because I don't get little innuendos at all. Like, I guess Chad was making a joke about the regular king or Cali King. I never thought it was funny. I thought he was just asking a question, but I guess there was something behind it. I don't know. What is Easton saying in this episode of Laughing with Serena? What does that even mean? He just zooms the camera in like you do to make a fish look bigger.
That's what Easton said? My son...
No, that's Bill White said
Oh,
that.
is that what he said?
That's actually really funny. Chad wants to know what size bed the deputy sleeps on.
I'm big enough to support his ego, I hope, because...
Oh, Easton changed it. This episode of Laughing with Shannon. Serena,
okay.
I mean, I guess I could change my name. I don't know why there's so many different kings either, Cassie.
Yeah.
This is... So, Chad, settle the debate. How tall are you? Tobin said 4'9". Cassie said 5'3". I'm going to go... I'm not going to have a say in the whole thing. Yes. Adler is 38 and a half pounds.
That's a chunk.
It's not a chunk.
No, I mean, like, carry that.
Yeah.
Like, actually, Chad, I remember carrying the boys around. Like, that's like, he's not a chunk, but he's like, that's a big boy.
I texted Chad and Cassie the other day and said, one or two things are going to happen. We're either going to have to steal Adler and Ransom and bring them to our channel, have another baby, because with those two kids, we are out of luck. I mean, they're such a doll. Ransom weighs 35 pounds.
And he's got to be 2 years, 3 years older than Adler
maybe,
is.
I don't know. Okay, so now Lucinda is saying we do need to Google the size of king mattresses.
Yeah. But that sun's went down. It cooled off. Feels good.
He's going to be 5.
So 5. So
and
that's,
Adler's 2.
Yeah. That's
Reed
crazy.
was that way.
Yeah.
Reed
weighed at birth what Easton weighed at like 4 years old probably.
No,
I mean,
Reed was my smallest.
Oh, that's right. But then he that's right. He quickly caught up.
So Sarah said Ransom is her new bestie. He just doesn't know it yet. So
Somebody said Chad's head's probably 12 by 12 inches.
Okay, Mon's family said y'all are talking about king size bed. Why is there only one queen size? Right? Yeah. These are the things we talk about on this channel. We talk about serious stuff, y'all. Mazzy is her friend too.
We're roasting Chad too much for Cassie's comfort.
He probably went away. Creekside Maples, hello, welcome to the crazy. to catch everyone up, we know there's more than one type of king-size mattress. We backed the blue, but the sheriff in Waco is cray-cray.
Yeah.
We do know that he can't give us a ticket on private property.
Yeah.
We are staying in a container home.
And we're on top of it right now.
We're on top of it right now.
Next to a Mennonite homestead community.
We're in Waco, Texas. Magnolia's
You know what Chad said?
overpriced.
He sees a deputy coming up behind us.
I think, like, I was like, okay, we'll park. Like, I was like thinking, oh my gosh, I don't want to. That's all we need is our kids. Like, hey, we went to jail. Like, that was my thought. So I was like, just park the car, Tobin. And as we were sitting there, when he gets mad, he pierces his lips. And he was like, as I was watching, he was going, like, what? He's like, listen, I backed the blue 100%. And then he went on the same thing that he went with you guys. It was really funny. So,
Yeah, Cassie, I'm hoping the video I make at the Mennonite community does as well as y'all's video for the, what's their video, Mom? What can't I think of it? Their hay baling video. Amish, yeah.
I thought about that today. I thought
Yeah.
we're going to do Mennonites equals fast. And then when people say, you're just trying to be like Walker,
You're
and be
like,
like,
yeah.
hey, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, do you see how well their thumbnails are and how well their videos do? Yeah. Okay, so someone said they love how we roast each other. So my mom said they're over the bed problems and going to feed the chickens. So
First world problems for sure.
let's see. Sarah said bye. She's going to put up my chickens.
Yeah.
Check for the baby, Sarah. See if that baby hatched at all. Somebody asked where we're at. We're in Waco, Texas. We're on a mom and dad getaway for the weekend.
Yep.
He stole me away.
Yeah, that's I've started. I couldn't think of the right thing to call them, Cassie, but I like how you reference them.
Love you, Easton.
Interesting titles.
Yeah.
We don't have clickbait. We have interesting titles.
Mon's family. So he's still in a cast.
Yep.
And actually, what the crazy thing is, he hasn't complained about his ankle.
Yeah.
But it's because, what are you doing?
You got something on your face.
I thought it was my mom. Like, she used to go like this as a kid. But I think it's because it is immobilizing his ankle and it's keeping it straight. So he gets his cast off in 2 weeks, and I'm really hopeful and excited to see how it looks and how his foot feels.
Yeah.
He also has been wearing one of the orthotics in his other shoe, and he hasn't. And he actually, I was telling Tobin last night. It was the other night when he was walking. You can see how bad his other foot was because it's his left foot. His right foot seems to be straightening out a little bit. So anyway, but thank you for asking. That was really
Somebody asked Sarah how her arm was. So
I don't think Sarah's still on here. Okay, Sarah's still here. Sarah is on here, and her arm is doing better. She has something that's called amplified pain syndrome, and it took us many years to get it diagnosed, but basically pain for you and I, we break our arm and we may have some like soreness after for a little while. Hers can trigger a lot of other things with her nerves, and so we're having problems with that right now. Lots of pain in her arm, like phantom pains almost, and she's got some nerve stuff that she has, and we actually go back to her neurologist in 2 weeks. So,
but her arm, by the X-rays, is 100% healed. So it's just some remaining issues with her, and those are things she's had issues with. Like, I don't know, probably a lot of people that watch our channel don't know that all the issues she's had.
A lot of people that watch our channel don't know that we have another daughter.
But she has a lot of has had and has a lot of what do you call it, like issues with her I don't even like you tell.
She has immune system.
There you go. Immune system stuff.
She has something that's called red ear syndrome, and her neurologist had been a pediatric neurologist for 40 years, and she's only the second case he's ever had. Hers is the extreme. Um, Basically what it is a nerve, her nerves misfire when they shouldn't, and it causes her to, if you ever see her in person, her cheeks will get real red and her ears will be so bright red that sometimes they'll have welts on them.
Yeah.
And it's because the nerves are trying to get out really of her body because they're firing so much, and they go to the easiest place, which in her case is cartilage in her ears. And so that has been something she's been under a neurologist's care for the last 2 years. But now that she's had the break, it's flaring up again. And so there's also something called CPRS, which is managed. This is the same thing, but it's specific when you have a break or something, that the pain is like amplified in that spot even when it's healed. And a lot of people have to go through pain management and physical therapy, so I think that's what we're going to go with it.
So somebody said, yeah, Tammy Sanchez, we realized whatever we were staying in was not, it was much wider than our normal king size bed. So
Okay, I'm trying
thank
to
you,
go back.
Fowler Farms. Yeah, we've had a lot of broken bones in the last couple of years.
I did hear about the tornadoes in Iowa last night. Somebody
Yeah.
asked about that. I saw, they were crazy. They got some crazy storms. I wish she would come on the channel
Reed,
more,
where did you catch bass at?
but she's 16, and right now, just not her thing, so...
Yeah, actually, we were watching some old videos at the house a few days ago, and we were fishing back when the coronavirus hit, and it was she was in the video. There's some Mennonite people walking across the pasture over there.
The storage container is not ours. I wish it was.
No, yeah, we're on vacation. So.
Yes.
Reed, that's cool you comment the creek. There's a pond right here, and I went down to Walmart and bought a fishing pole, and I caught probably, I don't know what, a 12-pound bass over there.
Yeah. I mean, we can just throw it back, though.
Good night, Easton. Love you, buddy. You're not going to bed. It's 8:30, and you're at Mimi's house. LG Homestead, we're just for about 3 days. We just came down here for a couple days. I took a few days off of work, and we came down here. Really had no agenda at all. Just kind of doing whatever we feel like doing. Mennonite squirrel. You hear what Chad said?
Yes.
No, there's really are. We're in a Mennonite village, and they're walking around. Interesting.
Okay, see, my sister has CRPS. Yes, thank you for correcting me. It attacks her nerves. Yes, thank you, Shelly. Yeah, so I think we went to a rheumatologist and they diagnosed her with the amplified pain syndrome. But after I've done more research and I've kind of just really narrowed down her symptoms, I'm thinking we're looking more at CRPS.
Yeah.
And so I need that official diagnosis from her neurologist. That way I can start getting her the
And you
help.
should see him next week, right?
So thank you, Shelly. I appreciate your input on that. Thank you.
Reed, I'm just messing with you, buddy. There is a big pond right here that probably has fishing, and I wish I had a fishing pole.
Let's see. What else was I going to say? We did have to move last night. We were in a container house about a mile up the road. And
Owned by the same company.
Yeah.
About a mile up the road, and then Shanna and I, we like to hang meat in the same room that we sleep in. So we normally sleep with about 65 degrees, 66 degrees. And the AC in the first house we went to wouldn't get below 75. And we stayed for 2 hours. We just sit there and watch TV, and we just kind of getting, kind of settled in or whatever, and then it wouldn't go below 60 or 75. And after 2 hours, we called them, and I was like, they're going to have to move us to another one, or we're going to go to a hotel. I can't sleep.
And they moved us within 30 minutes.
Yeah, and this one's actually closer to some of the stuff we want to do, so.
And they had one of those dumb, smart thermostats. And so him and I are YouTubing videos how to work this thing, because it was just I just want my one at the house where I can just hit the button and it goes down.
Jamie Barnum said that it was in Brownwood.
My family,
Yeah, Shannon has some family in that one.
my biological dad,
Yeah, they don't have to get into that, but
family lives there. I bet you know them.
yeah, y'all should come down here to Waco from Brownwood. What's probably 3 hours, 3 or 4
Yeah.
hours. It's a really cool little town.
We're just catching up on the. I'm dying laughing.
Tammy says, "Sorry you can't hear us. We're trying. We're about
Well,
as
she
close.
said her dogs
Oh,
were
they're barking. Oh, okay.
outside.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're about as close as we can get. So hopefully,
So our pig goes next week to the processor.
yep,
We think he's gonna push 300. We
Yep.
really do.
yep.
And to finish it off, I bought the last bag of feed yesterday, and I went to lift it up, and the side of the bag, a 50-pound bag, got caught on his feeder and dumped all in the ground. Not in his pen, on the outside. So I'd use a shovel and a Folgers coffee can and dump it in there. So anyways, he goes next week. That's kind of what we have going on. Yeah, Jamie said she's been there a long time. I bet you do know them. I don't really claim any of them, so I'm scared to even say the last
Well,
name.
they're actually in Bangs. Most of them are in Bangs.
No, they're not.
Well, Bangs and Brownwood. Yeah, both of them. Yep, the pig's big. He is super big. So we Shanna just cooked the last 2 packages that we had from our other pig, which was, what did we say, 9 months ago?
Mhm.
So we're hoping with this pig, and then during deer season, me and the boys will hopefully shoot 3 or 4 deer. And then we actually talked to my cousin and her husband this week, and we're talking about getting a cow, a pig, or not a calf or a cow to feed out. So
Robert's asking how we're going to transport him.
my cousin has a horse trailer we'll borrow from him, and I'll build a little. Last time it rained, it was a lot harder, but this time it should be dry, and we're gonna build just a little pen to kind of move him up in there. Kind of really, it's gonna be cool, but still don't want to overheat him, so we'll just move him up in there really easy and gradually. Probably let him up in there the night before, maybe put some feet up in there and kind of motivate him to get up in there and on his own and get used to it. So
Tamper is asking if anyone's tried moose meat. Asking, did y'all, when y'all went to Alaska? Yeah, she did. I think I remember.
I've had elk, I've had axis deer, whitetail, never had moose, but I would assume it's very similar. Yeah, Bangs and Brownwood are right there next to each other. There's some good deer hunting out in Brownwood, Bangs area. I wish I could get a deer lease out there.
My brother's texting me, sorry. They transport their pigs in our dump truck. I am worried though, he is so big of him being able to get in the trailer. Because right now, it takes him
Hey Jerry Lewis, how are you?
30, 45 seconds to get up.
Yeah. If you go out there and hey, first of all, he doesn't even hardly hear you.
No.
And then he's like takes all the effort he can put forth to get up and stand up and stuff. So,
Montana treasure hunter. Hello.
howdy.
I don't think Cassie's on here anymore. We have not tried moose. But I think Cassie has. But I bet it's good.
Yeah, it's probably very, very similar to deer, whitetail or elk.
Axis or something
Yeah.
like that.
Fowler Family Farm. We actually my mom actually bought us a stand-up deep freeze, a really nice one last year, but right before COVID hit and they were really hard to find freezers, she bought it for us. And then we have a taxidermy business, and so we have about 3
We gave her away some.
yeah, really big chest freezers, really, really big ones that we could overflow into if we had to. So we have a fridge with a freezer outside, a big freezer outside, then a fridge with a freezer in the house. So yeah, we'll have enough for that pig and probably 4 or 5 deer.
And we'll
this
eat
winter.
some out by the time the fall comes with deer.
Yeah.
So your mom's on here. It took
Where?
a second. She's had moose before.
Oh,
So
no.
anytime you have any game animal, the best thing that you can do to cook it is just do chicken fried steak.
Yeah.
Really,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah, I mean, and a lot of people always ask, like, what's a good Fowler Family Farms source from here? Yeah, bring it down, we'll take care of it. And if you come back and someone's eating, then so be it.
So the biggest thing that we've always done with our animals, and I don't know if this helps any of you, is we let ours bleed out in ice, and like in a cooler with ice for 2 or 3 days, and that's made a big difference.
But what the other thing is you're eating wild game. So if it tastes gamey, it's because it's wild game. So, you know, you want to do away with some of that, but they're also, I mean, to some degree, I mean, it's just going to taste a little different. It's not raised on corn and feed. It's raised off of natural stuff, so it does taste a little different. But yeah, like Shannon said, we do.
Oh my gosh, I was flipping off the camera. I had my finger like this. I am so sorry.
You didn't have to tell everybody. But yeah, so we do when we shoot a deer, we'll put it in the cooler most of the time. We'll put it in the cooler with ice, and then let the blood come out, and then drain the water off, and then put more ice in there, let the blood come out. Kind of do that. So.
Plus, we have a really good processor that we use. So.
Yeah.
LG Home said, "Thanks for coming. I hope your headache gets better." You're probably getting a headache from us, I would imagine.
From the noise behind us.
I get a headache from us too.
There's a car pulling in behind us.
It's the sheriff.
Yeah.
He found us.
So, we're going to run out of lot probably in the next 10 to 15 minutes, so we'll probably be wrapping up by then. But, yeah, so that's kind of, we kind of caught everybody up on what's going on with us.
It's been forever since we've done a live.
A long time. We used to do them all the time, and I enjoy doing them. We just been so busy here lately. Super busy.
Headache from laughing. Oh, Chuck, thanks. I get a headache just from the shenanigans that happen with all of us.
Yeah. We make sure we do all of that. Yeah.
Fowler Farms asked what hat you are wearing.
You see my bald head. Black Rifle Coffee.
Which I think Fowler Farms said they ordered some. Was it them?
No, it was somebody else. I love Black Rifle Coffee, and I actually had the same hat, and our son Reed stole mine. I had it, and Reed didn't steal it, but he borrowed it and kept it. So, and then Shanna bought it again for me for Father's Day. It's I have a subscription to their coffee. I get one package a month, and I usually buy a few more. So, Cougar.
They ate Cougar.
Oh, Mountain Lion. I've heard Mountain Lion's really good.
They've had Cougar and many other four-legged creatures. Elk is excellent. It is.
Yeah.
What did we have? Nilgai that one time?
Your son works for Black Rifle Coffee? That's awesome.
Who does? Carol?
Carol West, yeah.
Carol. Tell them
Crazy
we are
Ads,
big fans of Black Rifle Coffee.
If they want to sponsor us, I've given them a couple of shout outs on our channel and sent people to them. So
okay, Fowler Farm loves bite, so they've had it before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I've heard that Black Rifle actually sends for free. Will send coffee to like police departments.
Yeah, because they big time back the military and back the blue. So yeah, man, that's awesome. We didn't even like. He just wanted to try it one time. We found it at Cabela's.
Yeah, I've been drinking it for about 4 or 5 years now. And
then we just went ahead a rattlesnake.
Robert, now I had rattlesnake as a kid. My grandpa used to do rattlesnake roundups in West Texas.
Look, Carol's coming in clutch. She said she's been trying to tell them they need to sponsor us.
Well, keep telling them. Yeah, you see, they got some for free every once in a while.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yes, they are a great.
If you follow Matt Best, he's one of the co-owners of Black Rifle. If you follow him on Instagram and Facebook and stuff, you get and some of his videos are not all of them are family friendly, but they're really funny.
Creekside Maples, where do you get the Kicking Horse coffee?
Camphor, they do make decaf. I'm pretty sure they do.
They make everything.
Yeah, a lot. They even make. We went to that. This store by my waffles. The outdoor Shields, and they had hot chocolate, hot cocoa.
Yes, and the kids had it and said it was okay.
Yeah, Carol, we'll open it if you can get us some. We'll get it on a video and open it and give them a shout out. Not that they need it from our little channel, but we would be happy to.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I have some of their. They send out decals every now and then too. So yeah, ours I have a subscription straight through them, not on Amazon.
No, he
but-
was saying the Kicking Horse Coffee. He orders from
Oh, okay.
Amazon.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Hello from Canada.
We did not ride the Ferris wheel.
I don't like.
It was open, but it was a long line, and
I don't like amusement park rides for my kids to get on it. Have y'all seen the videos? The one, did you
No.
see that one? Just recently? The one that goes like this? Okay, so it's like sitting like this and the thing starts tipping, no, it starts tipping forward. And like 15 adults had to go over there
At Shield?
while kids were on there. No,
No,
it was
okay.
like some amusement park. It was like doing the spinning thing and the thing started falling over. And there was kids on it. No, don't do it. It's a terrible idea. Green Mountain Coffee Roasters. Montana
Angel.
treasure hunter. Thanks for joining us. Oh, that's good. Sean says he puts whatever the meat in the crock pot
Yeah.
and whichever kind of beans sound good.
Yeah.
That would be good. Kind of like you do beans with like a ham hock. It would be the
Yeah.
same thing.
So Fowler Family Farm, are y'all going to the meetup in a few weeks? We're planning on being there. I don't know who. I'm not to speak for anybody
No.
else, but I've heard that there's some other channels going. So
Hopefully we can.
yeah, we're looking
See y'all
forward to it.
again.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. If anybody doesn't know, there's going to be a meetup in Sulphur, Oklahoma. Yep, they're going. Awesome. So it's in a few weeks. If you go on Facebook and search it, you can find it. Sulphur, Oklahoma. So we're going to be there, hoping to meet some subscribers, and the kids are interested in meeting them. And look, there's a duck. See it flying over. Squirrel.
Yeah, son of a gun stew. Crazy Ed's
Huh.
Homestead is on here.
Yep, I saw him on there earlier.
Was he on there earlier?
Yeah.
Sorry. Some of y'all slip in and I don't see them. What were we saying?
Leading to meet up.
Yes.
Yeah. That's gonna be fun. Be a lot of fun. Easton has a soccer game that morning. It's like from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
So, but Easton has a soccer game that morning, so we won't be there till after probably around lunchtime or after. But we're looking forward to it. So we went up when we went to the Okie Noodling and got to meet a lot of other channels we never met before. Rustic Woodwork, Fowler,
Walker.
Walker, Arm Family. It was a
Paragon.
Paragon Ridge. Yeah.
Sulphur's not that far from us.
Yeah, it's a lot closer to us than the Okie Noodling was. So we're just gonna, we're gonna run up there after Easton's soccer game. We'll probably stay till it's over or some close, and then head back home. I'm thinking it's about an hour from our house. I haven't actually searched it and looked, but probably it's up around like Turner Falls and all that. So
Well, I mean, like Ardmore is I can
Yeah.
get to Ardmore in 44 minutes.
yeah,
So, and I think Sulphur is just a little bit north of that.
yeah.
So, oh, well, I think we should go inside and eat ice cream.
Sound like a plan to me.
I'm sure sounds like a great plan. Watch a movie and eat ice cream.
Yeah,
We didn't have to share the ice cream with our kids.
yeah. Shannon bought. I spent $12 on two little pints of ice cream. It was good though. It was really good.
So they're not far
that's
at all
about
either.
in the middle between us. Yeah. So they Fowler put a mini split in their house. Their last video, I watched it.
Are you happy with it?
Yeah, we've been talking about putting one of those in ours, but
Man, they came out and priced it though.
thanks, Mom.
What is that? Oh,
My
your
mom.
mom.
Yeah.
$27,000.
For them to put it in, but it wasn't a Mr. Cool unit. It was supposed to be a much better unit, and it would cover our entire house, which is like 1,600 square foot.
13.
So, But yeah, so yeah, theirs was very much a DIY. I gave him props because he did a very, very good job of videoing the whole process over a few days. And I told him, like, I commented and said I would have given up way before that. Like, I don't do.
Do y'all
long-
remember a couple videos back when I talked about Tobin's patient pants? He
Yeah.
doesn't have patient pants.
Yeah, I don't do like long videos and video and doing projects.
Sean, I'll give him knuckles for you. He's so crazy. Yeah, so we found out we actually need new AC ducts under our entire house.
Yeah, so we're gonna get those fixed, and that's gonna fix our problem.
The main
So-
thing that we're running into is a shortage of supplies. They
Yeah.
can't get us a bid because they can't get the supplies anywhere.
They'd give us a rough estimate, but they can't give us a firm.
It was
bid.
a 27,000. I'll tell you that.
Don't fall out of bed. Yeah, we're gonna be. Yeah, if I do, I'm gonna grab Shannon. She's coming with me because that bed's about that wide. So we'll be.
I mean, how do you like decide where your arms go when you're that close? I mean, be like,
Like-
I don't know.
Yeah.
We haven't needed to sleep in a small bed
Yeah.
since before kids.
They said it took them 2 months to get their electric cooler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's gonna be. I mean, I've even sent them. I did research on distributors maybe that they didn't know. Gave them information
To help 'em.
To help them
Yeah.
because I mean, we have been blessed this summer, so it's our
Heat-wise,
AC unit.
yeah.
Our AC unit is keeping up, but if it like when it's 110, which is not uncommon in Texas, 107, 110, it's lucky to keep our house at like 83.
Yeah.
Lucky. So I'm hopeful that we can at least one get the materials in and get it in before the rug comes out from underneath us, because it will. Texas isn't this nice. And then, or two, at least get through the next month, and then we'll have it for next
Yeah.
summer. So that's the plan.
Well, guys, I think we're gonna wrap it up. We're starting to lose light, and I see my camera's not focusing very good, is it?
That's what
Like,
I was wondering.
yeah, it kind of is going in and out.
I was like wondering why it was doing that.
Yeah, Texas is just playing a mean joke on us right now with the
Good night,
heat.
Chad.
It's 88 degrees in July in Texas.
Is that what it is
Yeah.
right now? Let's see.
When the high next week's supposed to be in the 88, 89. So, but thank y'all for joining us. We just wanted to
Hold on and tell me what the temperature is.
right now in Waco. It's got to be mid to low 70s right now, which is crazy for this time of year. Shannon's gonna fill in.
It is 84 degrees.
Cassie said, "Sorry, I'm on and off." The kids think they need me for some reason. That's funny. It's cooler than that. There's no way. It's in the mid 70s, I bet. Guys, thank y'all so much for watching. We this is our last night here. We're gonna go to the Mennonite Homestead Village tomorrow. Walk around.
Y'all, they have chicken fried steak and fried eggs for breakfast.
Yeah, so we'll probably be doing that. Getting all fat and sassy.
Best.
And
Hold on, Sarah's. So our Easter eggers are flying into the trees at night and roosting. So Sarah's texting me.
yeah, then we're gonna be heading back, and then tomorrow night the kids are still staying with the in-laws tomorrow night, so we'll be at the house tomorrow night. And then we got Easton's soccer game on Saturday morning, so
Which y'all all saw the
they let him play. Yeah,
goalie, so
Goalie
he
with
was
cast
really
on,
excited because
yeah.
he's really bummed. But
Yeah.
he misses his soccer camp next week. So,
yeah. But
anyways,
all right, guys, we're gonna go inside and get in the shower, and then probably sit on the couch in there and watch some TV again. So we're wild. We're gonna shut it down tonight.
that's all we've been doing today. I told him I feel bad because we haven't done anything,
That's
but it's glorious.
yeah. Us not doing anything is very opposite of what our normal life is, so it's nice. All right,
Somebody
guys.
from Florida hopped on.
Yeah, I saw that.
Karen, hello.
Thank y'all
Alright.
for joining us, and
Bye.
we'll see y'all again.
Bye. Look, now let's watch. Look like we don't know what we're doing. Oh my gosh, how do you turn it off? How do you turn it off?
There we go.